The lid for your box is going to be one type of lid called a puzzle box lid. This allows you to have a lid that doesn't slide off in either direction when you're all done glazing it. This is the easiest way to make a lid so it doesn't slide off when you take the lid off. You're going to cut around the outside of your rim with a line, but you don't want a straight line. A straight line like that will just make it so that the lid slides off when it's all glazed. You want to put a little bit of variation in the line, going up and going down just a slight amount in order so that it fits together like a puzzle. So what I mean by that is you're going to like go up with a gentle wave, go down with a gentle wave, and then go across like that. And it can be a curved line, it can be a jagged line, like so. What you don't want is a straight line, because a straight line will have the lid will go flying off. You also don't want to have a lot of up and downs, such as like a mountain range, because this will be almost impossible to get it to stay to connect back together again after you've removed the lid. So you want to keep it simple, more like this, not so complicated like this. You don't want undercuts in your lid. And what I mean by undercuts is, so here's your line. Let's say when I go up, I do a wave, like so, and then I go back down like that, and keep going. This is an undercut, meaning that this piece of clay here isn't going to be able to come off because this piece of clay is going to be holding it back on. So you don't want any of your shapes that go down to go underneath the shapes that go up, or it's not going to work out right. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of paper that is a little bit wider than your box. And then what I want you to do is I would like you to draw a line about an inch down from the top, at least an inch down. I'm actually going to go make mine a little bit more than an inch down. So this is the top. And I want to start and finish at that line and go up and then down. So I'm going to do, I kind of like the cloud shape. So I'm going to do like this. Okay, like so. And you'll notice there's no undercuts on here. I didn't go underneath this shape when I went to draw this shape. Okay, once you do that, I want you to take a picture of this because it's going to go on your slide. But then what you're going to do is you're going to just take this and cut it out. Take some time to smooth out at least the top of your box. Now, I'm going to lay the template on the side right there, making sure that the line is here on this edge and here on this edge. That way I know it's going to go all the way around. Then I'm going to take my pin tool and I'm going to carefully go around that shape. And I'm not pressing very hard. I just am drawing a line on there. Then I'm going to flip my box, line up this with the line before, go across, and then I'm going to do the same thing. And go across like so. Taking the time to smooth out that edge. Flip. Put that on there. Again, making sure that this line here lines up with the line from the previous side. Flip. And the last line, I want to make sure this side lines up with this line. And then this side lines up with this line. And I'm ready to draw my last side. like so. So if you look at my line goes all the way around my box, like so, and I have no undercuts. Again, an undercut would be where it came here, went underneath, and then back over. If you want to send me the picture of your template before you cut your top off, I can critique it and make sure that you don't have any undercuts. Okay, once you have that line all drawn on there, I want you to go over it with a pen tool. And go about halfway through the slab. You can also use your fettling knife. The other thing you can use, if your clay box is super hard, you can take a steak knife and use it to go in. But I just prefer, if my clay is soft enough, to just keep going around it with a pin tool. Okay, I'm going to keep going around my box until I've gotten all the way through, testing to see where I might still have a little bit hanging on. You'll notice I'm doing this slowly so that I'm not distorting the box. There we go. And the lid came off. Now, I don't want you to do too much cleaning up of it right now. I want it to get a little bit harder before you clean up the edges on here. We'll eventually clean all these up, but for now I want you to avoid doing too much with them. And you're going to figure out again, whoops. Keep it together like this as we progress, but this is all I want you to get done today, along with doing some smoothing. So smooth out all your edges and cut your top off. For this assignment slide, I'd like you to have a picture of your template, a picture of your clay box with your lid on, and a picture of your clay box with your lid off. If you have any questions, just email me or we'll have a Zoom meeting.